The first explorers to set foot on the land we now know as South America were the Spanish, led by Christopher Columbus. It was 1492, and they were on a mission to discover new lands, new people, and new ways of life. They explored the Caribbean islands and quickly realized that they had found something really special: South America. Following Columbus's voyage, other Spanish explorers such as Alonso de Ojeda, Diego de Nicusa, and Vasco Núñez de Balboa came to visit and explore the coast. They had a hard time starting settlements there, with indigenous people not being too happy about newcomers, but eventually, the Spanish managed to establish the first permanent colony in 1524 in present-day Argentina, which was later refounded as Buenos Aires in 1536. The Portuguese were also cruising around the area, and they also established a colony in Brazil in 1532. And of course, wine was one of the things they decided to bring with them on their voyages. So it's not shocking to find out that the first grapevines to make it to the wild, wild south of America were brought by a bunch of seafaring folk from Spain and Portugal. Back in the 16th and 17th centuries, these explorers were on a quest for gold and adventure. And what's a colonizer without a good bottle of vino? So, they loaded their ships with grapevines, ready to plant them in the new land, hoping to establish a cash crop for trade and export. The Spanish in particular had a strong tradition of winemaking, and they saw great potential in the fertile soils and mild climates of South America. Peru and Chile were the first to receive the grapevine gifts, and they took to the land like a fish to water. Chile, with its lovely Mediterranean climate, was a particularly hot spot for grape cultivation, and soon enough, the first commercial vineyards were popping up. The grapevines brought over by the colonizers were primarily European varieties, such as the Mission grape, also known as Criolla, which was brought over by the Spanish missionaries. With the arrival of these vines, South America's economy and culture received a bit of a fermenty boost. Wine production became a big deal and continues to be a staple in countries like Chile and Argentina. Not to mention, these foreign vines got frisky with the local varietals and created a whole bunch of new grape types that thrive in the South's climate. This process of hybridization and experimentation led to the development of many unique grape varieties that are still grown in South America today, such as the Malbec in Argentina. Chile is now a major exporter of wine to countries like the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom, while Argentina exports a significant amount of wine to countries in Europe, Asia, and South America. So there you have it. If it wasn't for Columbus pitching to King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain, detailing his insane plan of sailing west to reach the East Indies, we would not have the delicious wines we have today. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos.